We have Jaquanna Hester, who is the events and activities program.
Just events coordinator.
Okay, sorry. Events and
no more
activities sounds like you're entertaining folks on a cruise ship.
That's right.
I knew it didn't
right.
sound right, but I'm like, well, you also are responsible for activities. So you're just responsible for the events in Fort Mill. Okay. Well, one day when you retire, you can be the events and activities coordinator
That's
for
exactly
a cruise
right.
cruise
That's
ship
exactly
if you want to do that.
Fun retirement.
Do you like cruises? Are you a cruise person?
They're okay. I'd rather fly to my destination.
Me too.
and
Me
enjoy
too.
Yeah.
it.
I've learned in my short amount of time here on Earth, people either love cruises or they're good without them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, perfect. Okay. Jaquanna joins us every month to let us know what's going on in the town of Fort Mill. And we've got our Fort Mill Farmers and Artisans Market that still continues on Saturdays.
Yes, every Saturday at Veterans Park, 106 North White Street from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We have all kinds of vendors from produce and coffee and baked goods and artisan and craftsmen. It's just a great event every Saturday. But on Saturday, July 27th, we are hosting a special Christmas in July market. So we're very excited about that. We won't have our morning market that day. It will be in the evening from 5 to 8. We're going to have the market decorated Christmas themed. All of our vendors will be decorated Christmas theme. You'll get to shop our normal market vendors during that time, but we'll have some festivities going on. We have Santa coming.
Oh, wow.
All the way in from the North Pole.
In his bathing suit.
Yes, he has
Santa
a little
a fan?
summer, yeah,
Handheld fan?
That's right. He has his summer attire that he'll be wearing. He took a little break just to come see us.
Good old
so you
Santa.
can take your picture with him and visit with him and start preparing those lists to get him ready for Christmas.
Jaquanna, this is a fantastic idea, and kudos to the powers that be and the creative minds there for flipping the script just for one night only. The Christmas in July, it's really caught on over the last couple of years. It's been around forever, but I see a lot of shows now, markets specifically, programs, Christmas programming in July. Just the other day, Charlotte Knights baseball had Christmas in July. Actually went to that. Our daughter was born at Christmas, the day after Christmas, so we love Christmas. And it was so much fun, but it was unique to hear Christmas music in the middle of July, but people bought into it.
That's great.
We took a picture with Santa, Homer, the dragon dressed like Santa.
Yes.
So this is a chance to meet with Santa and get started on that Christmas list early.
That's exactly
I love
right.
that.
Yeah.
Always a good time to shop.
Exactly.
Especially before Christmas.
And we'll have
Do it early.
special workshops going on during it as well. Soak, bath, and body. And also Nailed It DIY Fort Mill. They'll be having some special workshops where you can make a sugar scrub with a fall or winter scent, and then also some wood slice ornaments to get you ready for Christmas.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I
Love
love
that.
all of this, Jaquanna. Kudos to y'all. So it's a special Christmas in July Farmers and Artisans Market. It's going to take place on Saturday, July 27th, like they do on Saturdays. But this one is not going to take place in the morning, but in the evening hours.
That's right.
Christmas in July. Fantastic. Okay. We've got a tribute fest happening on Saturday, August the 17th.
Yeah, and that's going to be at the Fort Mill Amphitheater at Water Elijah Park from 5 to 8 p.m. This year, we do this as an annual event, and we usually pick a genre or a decade or something just to pay tribute to that night. And this year, we chose country music. So we have Vegas McGraw, which will be a Tim McGraw tribute band.
Oh, that's great.
And then the Ultimate Garth Brooks tribute band, which is, of course, of all of Garth Brooks' favorite hits. And so it's going to be just a great night of country music. We have 23 food and dessert and drink vendors that will be there. So just bring a chair and come hang out with us and listen to all that wonderful music.
I love tribute artists.
Me too.
They don't like to be called, artist impersonations? I know they don't like to be called that. I called him that one time, an Elvis impersonator one time in an interview, and I got schooled real quick. They are a tribute artist.
Right.
But boy, when they're spot on, they are spot on. The town of Fort Mill a couple years ago had a Bruno Mars tribute artist. And I swear to this day, my daughter still thinks it was Bruno Mars, the real one.
They were really good then.
They look the part, they sound the part, their mannerisms, they really embody the artist. So now, is this the Tim McGraw we're going to get currently? Because he's in great shape for his age currently,
Right,
like
he
50-something
is,
years
isn't he?
old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all ladies love him.
Women hope so.
Yeah, he's shirtless at all his concerts and everything. I'm like, okay,
this
Tim.
one looks pretty good too. So.
Okay. We'll take you at your word, Jaquanna.
Good endorsement.
Yes.
Never let us down. We're speaking with Jaquanna Hester. She is with the town of Fort Mill, responsible for events. If I'm looking at this correctly, we're already talking about the fall sport registration.
Yes. So Brown did want us to mention that.
We love Brown Simpson. Good morning to you, Brown.
They will be having their fall sports registrations through August 2nd. So be sure to sign up for that.
And you've got to sign up in advance. And it's so hard to think about signing up for fall sports when it's still summertime, but it never fails. When fall sports are here and school gets in a rhythm, parents are thinking, gosh, you need to play a sport. And by that time, it's too late. Practices have already started.
Right.
Games might have already been played. So you have to think of everything you're doing with kids a season before. That's how you have to get ahead of this.
That's exactly right. And and he has we have the baseball, softball, volleyball, flag football, and soccer, and tennis. So lots of fun sports there.
And what's great about a lot of these sports that are like these kind of rec sports that are held in our municipalities, you don't have to necessarily live in that community to take part in them. So let's say a grandparent lives in one, but they're responsible for childcare in the afternoons. The kid can play in this league if they want to in Fort Mill, which I think is always pretty cool. When they get into the school system, they have to obviously play the sport for their school if they choose that route or not. And then, Jaquanna, where are we when we talk about fall, about scarecrows?
I know. I can't believe we're already talking about that, but it's right around the corner. This is our 10th annual Fort Mill Scarecrow Crawl. So, we're very excited to be celebrating this milestone.
Totally.
But we will have 150 scarecrows lining downtown Fort Mill streets and in Millstone Park and Water Elijah Park. But registrations for that begins on Friday, August the 2nd. And then our Fall Festival sponsorship and vendor applications will start on Monday, August the 5th, so we can get prepared well for those events.
I mean, 150 scarecrows, Jaquanna?
That's a lot of scarecrows.
Yes.
That's great. You can't, have you had to cap it at 150? Because it seemed like in the last couple of years, you've added more and more. So you've realized that 150, that's it.
Yeah. Our Public Works Department is just wonderful, and they put in all those posts for us and prepare all those areas for our scarecrows. So we try to help them out and kind of cap it off there. But they are amazing, and we love them.
I know we will speak more about this as we get closer, but for those that are putting their creative hats on now, you supply the scarecrow, and then the people can do with it whatever they want?
We supply the post, and then where we have extended it down Tom Hall now, because we have so many more businesses in the downtown corridor versus, just the Main Street area. So we've had to utilize like pots with cement and post in them as well in some areas where we can't dig. So we supply that, and then the entries just create their own scarecrow. And it is just amazing to see every year what everyone comes up with. I mean, they are just elaborate scarecrows, and it just brings thousands of people in our downtown area.
That's great.
To walk the route.
And then they compete like kind of internally, right, for awards and all kind of prizes. And our wonderful South Carolina Strawberry Festival queens help to judge, and I think that's always such a cool experience for them.
Yes.
And to your point, the creativity is unbelievable.
The power of competition.
Yeah, totally.
It will create a lot of interesting things, correct?
Yeah.
Everything in life, for sure. We love it.
And I think people just love doing it so much. It isn't even really about the competition. I think people just love doing it.
We love it.
It's wonderful.
All right, Jaquanna, we appreciate the update from the town of Fort Mill.